Good morning, this is Daniel Rowe here from TradeThePlan.com. Today is Wednesday, January 4th. It's about 3 minutes before the open. I'm looking for a short from that's about a 4 or 5 point range, between 74 and 82. With this down sloping upper median line on the RTH chart, it's going to open up pretty close to it. And then the top of that channel is about 74 as well. 75. All right, it's almost the open. We've already hit this down sloping upper median line here. Let's see if we can't get a push up to about 82. Yeah, here we go.
Order submitted.
I need to get one more push up to about 81. Technically, we're already there. I mean, we've already made the top of this channel again. We're into the volume cluster of the overnight move down. I'm just not seeing any confirmation yet. There's no real volume signals on any of the faster charts, so I need it to kind of pop into about 80, 81, which will be this down sloping trend line on all these different charts. 80, 50, between 80 and 82. So yeah, we've already hit the top of the upsloping areas. Now I just need this push up to about 81. All right, starting to get a churn bar here. We were on the row 1. It's turning down a little bit. I need to see it go up a little bit higher. Well, I've got enough for a trade. I just want it to get a little bit closer. I may just miss it. I guess I'm missing it. Alright, here's the report. Hoping to see one more push up out of this report low, if it'll make a low. And then head up to about 81. Hopefully a little bit higher. 81, 82. Right, here we go. A little bit higher. Come on. Well, pretty much hit all the areas. I just wanted to see it hit the actual top of this upsloping channel. It did this one again. Dang it. Well, I guess that's it. I missed it. Okay, I've been waiting all day for a trade setup, and I've finally got one. Let me go over some of this. So let me start with the higher time frames. All right, so the ES has been in this downward movement since about the end of December 21. Well, starting in January 22. So basically been coming down for most of the year, and then we get this one push up into the top of that down sloping trend channel, and now it's rejected one more time down to this midline of this last little channel here, and we're finding some support, but it's been knocked sideways basically. This does look like 5 waves down, so I'm not expecting to move up and out of this just yet. I'm just looking for one little push up to basically above that high, really above today's high, and I'll close it. So we have this what looks like 5 waves down, and then I don't know, some kind of a WX whatever. It looks corrective. So I did try to get short this morning, but it didn't quite didn't quite set up. It hit the areas, but I was looking for about 81, 81.50, and it hit 80. So I tried to short that right in here, but I just barely missed it. You know, chances are I would have taken one off here, but I probably would have been stopped on the second one. So anyway, after all that, and it goes up to a new high, well, then I'm looking for a retracement so I can get long, and we've finally gotten that retracement. You have one upsloping lower median line that we've kind of overthrown a little bit here. We've got a big, beautiful 2-bar pattern, which I bought the very end of that, and then it's also just the bottom of that channel. So if we can get one more push up, then I'll close this for a relatively low risk trade. Looks like it'll be about a 3-to-1 if it turns out in my favor. I'm just trying to record some trade setups. I'm kind of starting fresh for the new year. I'm trying to record everything that I do. All right, I'm going to go ahead and tighten the stop up a little bit. It's way too big anyway. 54.25. Yeah, so about a 5 or 6-to-1 R multiple if it takes off. Just finding some supply resistance now. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Well, I'd like to make it to the top of this channel, at least for the second contract. Hopefully up around this high at 39.20. Doesn't look like that's going to be happening, though. Yeah, it's going to stop me out in a second, I think. There's the downsloping area, actually. And then I get stopped out.
Order submitted.
All right, I'm going long again. I've actually got better areas right here.
Order filled.
There we go. And I've got better confirming signals in the volume. This might be the one. I think it is. Got less risk than on the first trade. Stop location's pretty poor. I'm going to move it just below that trend line. That channel line. Right there. Yeah, if it would go any further than through the bottom of that channel, I would want to be out anyway, so that's good. It needs to go up from here if it's going to be the setup that I'm looking for. $47 down to that lower median line, so my stop is just below that. Alright, so it's found a little bit of support. We'll see what happens. I'm going to pause it for a little while. Alright, so it has turned up a little bit, but I need to be thinking about, you know, the possibility of this actually failing and turning back down. So really, my first target is right where it's at right now. I just want to see how it's reacting. Looks like it's blazing right through it. I don't want to sit here and wait. I mean, it's already 3 o'clock. I think I'm going to take one off here. I mean, it's 3 o'clock Eastern.
Target filled.
I took one off. Looks like it was the midline of that channel where it was slowing down. Yeah, well, it was the top of that channel, so I'm glad I did take one off there. Should have already had all that worked out, but anyway, I could see it kind of having trouble getting through these prices here. So yeah, taking one off. I mean, that's about the average rotation of the day. $21, $25, $41, $31, $32, $20, $22. So yeah, about 28 points would be about the average. So I'm looking at about 30 points there. So that's a safe exit for target 1. Now if we can blow right through this, we still have an hour to go, so you know, I could see it getting up above 3,900 if it moves like it did back here. Might just be a safe spot to close the whole thing altogether, but I'm gonna hold the second one because I want to see this push up to one new high and hopefully break this high. So I want to get above 3,900, preferably about 3,915, basically back to the top of that upsloping upper median line. And then we'll look at that on the tick chart. Basically just the top of that channel. Yeah, about 3,915 or so by the time it gets there, if it gets there. Well, look at that. I would have been better off exiting both contracts there, but that's alright. At least I got a little chunk out of it. Thought for sure we were going to go up to new highs, but nope, not today.
Target filled.
Alright, so I just closed that last one. Saved a few ticks, but not too thrilled about it. But anyway, I'm still positive for the day. Not sure what's going to happen next, but I'm not going to sit here and watch it to find out. So I don't know if that was beneficial for you or not, but at least you got to see how I got in and managed those couple. So, alright, I'm going to leave it there.